Standing on the edge of the turquoise sea, thinking about you and searching for me. Untying the lines, casting off the winter's ghosts, and I'm letting you blow away. I'm letting you blow away. Wild bird lands on a lone wire. The day is done, the sky on fire. I got one hand holding tightly onto mangrove roots, the other is letting you blow away. Letting you blow away. The rush of the wings of the low-flying loon, the harbor lights, the yellow moon. I carried you with me down every wild road I've run. Now I'm letting you blow away. I'm letting you blow away. I'm letting you blow away from the deepest places out across the bay, over the gulf to the distant forming storm. I'm letting you blow away. Staring out across the western sky, it is clear there are things here I can no longer deny. So I'm giving up what was never really mine. Yeah, letting you blow away. As much as I will always love you, as much as I will always care, I can no longer hold you in these strengthening winds. So I'm letting you blow away. I'm letting you blow away. I'm letting you blow away. Hey everybody, I'm glad there's some people here, man. behind the bedroom door, dancing on the kitchen floor. They've grounded all the aeroplanes, they've shut down all the passing lanes, waiting for the snow to melt. Gonna have to loosen up my favorite belt. I'm sleeping in again today, a winter castaway. Yeah, I'm snowbound. I'm snowbound. Snow falls without a sound. There's no one on the streets downtown, and the birds that remain, they walk on solid ground, and I'm wondering why they're still hanging around. I guess they are snowbound. Snowbound. Man, glad to see everybody. It's been a while. Yeah. See, me, I'm searching for the signs of hope. I'm leaning on the things I do to cope, till I can get back on that highway, back to being who I am and saying what I need to say. Because really I'm just living for the summer, to see the sunlight dancing in your hair. And if I can hold out for warmer days on my island home, I know that I will see you there. But tonight the boats won't run, and the sea is frozen, and in that there is nothing profound. It's just snowbound. Yeah, I'm snowbound. Snowbound, yeah. Head on. Look at us. Man, I'm so glad to see familiar people. It feels like we're right back there, you know? Hello, everybody. Hey, Tom, Lisa, Coville, Patty, great to see you. I saw some other folks popping in here. Jessica Smucker, I'm honored. Susan, you're at work. I'm so moved that you'll check it out. Hello, Amy. Kim Mitchell, yeah. All right, this is great. Hope everybody's good. It's been a while. I think the last one of these we did was over a year ago for sure. I honestly, I've given that no thought. I don't know. But it's been a while, and I know I'm glad to sing and play anytime I get the chance. Tell me where you are right now tonight. Write it down in the comments. Tell me what you're doing. Tell me what you're drinking. How you're feeling. So cheers, everybody. Hope it sounds okay. It's been a while. I had to dust all this stuff off and make sure everything, It still works. Yeah. Including some of the songs. St. Petersburg, Newtown. I love it. Mr. Bob Simon. Yeah. It's so good. What is it that stops you from taking a chance? Are you afraid of the answers or afraid of the dance? Are you living this life with all that you can? All that you can. What is the reason to live half awake when life here can turn on a dime? Where is the satisfying caution and fear when the balance can shift anytime? Here in a world where pretend never lasts, the change can happen so fast. Do you sit on the sidelines and analyze it? Or do you get up off your ass and go? Oh, no, yeah. Today, you've got a room full of people waiting on you to be who you are and to do what you do and start dancing for it. There's a human race come forth to be here now in this place, and when you get there, whisper in my ear over this crowded bar so I can hear the sound of your voice saying we are together. We're together today. Today. Come on, no. Shining in the light to get you to the other side. There is a train leaving town, and all you got to do tonight is just ride. You got to just ride. Today. Ella Day, welcome. Hello, Dave Buckingham, man. Laura Annapolis, yes, of course. Thank you for tuning in. Outer Banks, Patty, it's so good to see you. Dale, great to see you the other night, and it's great to see you again. So what have you guys been doing in the time I haven't seen you is what I want to know. How's everything sounding? I hope that everything's good. Most importantly, I want to, of course, as always, take this time because we were just saying before we started the little broadcast here that, Susie Markland works really hard on putting this thing together for me and making it sure we get it right and where the links are all in the right spot. So please, of course, as always, say hello to Susie Markland tonight, who is in Gambrills, Maryland, and I can see her, you can't, but give her a cheer. Jamie Conroy. Somebody here. We gotta sit down and have a drink soon, Jim. I missed you this weekend. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm broadcasting from the Dan Hall Broadcast Theater here in Westerly. And Mr. Dan Hall is with us. Thank you, Dan Hall. So since I've seen you last, I've been around a little bit. I made a record in Austin, Texas, which was great. I had a lot of your help on that, and I sincerely thank you for that. A lot of good things. It's been a good year. I thought that what you wanted was someone to point you with the wind. And I thought that what you wanted was someone to stand you up again. I thought what you needed was my winded advice, but now I know you didn't need to hear it twice. And I guess that I was caught up in my own dreams, wasn't listening to any of yours, it seems. But before you go, I hope you know you have my vow, darling, I'm listening now. I thought I'd be the judge. I tried to put you on the stand. See, I thought that I was softening the hard places that you'd land. I talked to you till you were blue in your pretty face, and I talked all over you and backed you up into a tiny space. And I guess that I was caught up in my own dreams, wasn't listening to any of yours, it seems. But before you go, I hope you know you have my vow, darling, I'm listening now. Yeah, I'm listening There is a dance between two people, it takes a lifetime to learn. It gets more complicated with every little turn. Well, you were trying to tell me that your feelings, they were real. I was trying to tell you how you should really feel. And I guess that I was caught up in my own dreams, wasn't listening to any of yours, it seems. But before you go, I hope you know you have my vow, darling, I am listening now. I'm listening now. Oh, it feels good to sing and play. Cheers, everybody. My goodness. Boy, if I didn't tell you how grateful I was for a long time during the troubled times for being able to do this and play to you guys. We created a nice little scene here, and I feel like tonight we have it back. So, thank you. Thank you, Dale. Okay. I want to keep singing you these new songs, as many as I can remember. This one is also on the new record. Today I saw the finished and saw like the actual artwork for it. We're going to make CDs because you got to make CDs. We're going to make LP records. Wish I had an LP record here. We're going to make records like I grew up with. And I'm really excited about that because I've made a whole bunch of CDs and, records essentially, but not vinyl. And, to me, the whole experience of making this recording was just a very expensive way for me to get my own copy of my own record, because to me that feels real. So I'm excited about that. And I got to see, I sort of saw the artwork today, and it was great. It's just exciting. But this is one of the songs on there that is kind of a song for this time of year. And kind of an old-timey feel to it. Maybe you're at the end of the night in the bar room, got your tie loosened. You're gonna have that one more before you go. This is called On My Way Home to You. When the leaves begin to fall and the wind begins to blow and the slowdown comes and the geese begin to go over the mountains, down along the seams, from East St. Kent to Sierra del Mar. No matter where I go, no matter how far, I'm on my way home to you. The people come to hear the stories and the songs that were made up by a man who was falling apart. Wild tales of the great rum runners, quiet cries of heartbreak in the dark. After the show, I walk through the park on my way home to you. I'm on my way home to you. And when I went looking into the madness of the soul, I found myself at the bottom of a very big hole. Self-inflicted damage to ward off the pain. The places that road took me to were insane. But it was just a detour. It was just a walk in the rain on my way home to you. So if you think I'm not thinking of you, and I want to walk this world alone, grabbing at the wheel and chasing a bone. Just look to the red sky, geese flying above, and know that they're bringing you my love. And I'm thinking every change of season is the chance to start anew on my way home to you. I'm on my way home to you. my way home to you. Ah, that felt good. Thank you, Bob. Oh, Marianne, thank you. That means a lot. Thank you, Elizabeth Fellows. Here's to you guys, man. I'm glad you like it. It's too late now. I've already recorded it. So that's it. Those are the songs. So, wasn't sure this was still going to be a thing, but I'm so glad it is. So, I wasn't quite as prepared as I thought I. I always say to Susie before we start, I'm like, nobody's coming, so it'll just be, I'll sing to you and we'll have some fun, and then people show up, and that's wonderful. So here's one from the old playbook. This song is now 23 years old. I don't know how that happened. I'm glad I'm still here to sing it, See, I used to walk through this. Man, I missed a lot. I made my mistakes out loud. I deserve what I got. But you're not perfect. Oh, neither am I. Show me someone who is perfect, and I'll show you how dogs can fly. I like that line. I don't want to change you. Man, don't try to change me. Brother, change is expensive. Change is not always free. And if you're coming in with baggage, I'll put it over there. You all come over packed, and you're still so unprepared. I got it now. And if you're gonna be here for real, all that's gonna matter when this is over is how did you really feel? How did you really feel? For real. Now me, I'm looking for someone real, someone who understands the art of this deal. Someone who will look below the surface and get right to the heart. Who, when faced with a little bit of drama, won't completely fall apart. Someone's gonna be here for real. 'Cause all that's gonna matter when this is over is how did you really feel? How did you really feel? For real. Don't you do it for the money. Don't you do it just for laughs. Don't you do it for attention. Don't you do it half-assed. Only do it when it matters. Oh, do it when you know. When all the signs that used to say stop now say go. If you're gonna be here, brother, be here for real. All that's gonna matter when it's over is how did you really feel? How did you really feel? For real. For real. Yeah. For real. What's the weather like where you are? Because it just got really cold here in Westerly, Rhode Island, and it's nice actually. To be honest with you, I find the cold in the wintertime charming until about basically until like the 5th day after January 5th. I put it at, and it's not charming anymore. Which is why I'm gonna get out of here in late January. So I'm home now. I'm home for a while. But then mid-January, Susie? When does all that start? So January, well, actually, the first thing is, no, that's not true. Yes. So January 25th or so, I'm going to Belize to play some gigs at something called the Chicken Bamboo Festival. And there's going to be a lot of information about that because everybody's invited down there in the warm weather in South America. And that's going to happen until I have a show here in Westerly at the United Theater on February 4th. With the great Grace Morrison is playing with me. And my buddy Frank Critelli is opening the show. We've been doing these are the Harbor Songs live shows that I have done now. They're the shows, the only shows I do in town here anymore, where I live, or even near where I live, it feels like. And they're really great and they're really fun. And we did the first one at the United Theater here with Ari Hest and Kayla Farnhand on a month ago, and it was great. It was really special night, and I hope you guys, if you're within 500 miles, and then Louise Masri and I are going south. We're calling it the Drive South Tour this year. Louise Masri is such one of my favorite songwriters and favorite human beings for sure, and we're starting that down, and we're going to be in Georgia and mostly Florida. We'll be in the Keys. Key West, Island Mirada, Duluth, Georgia, Rockville, Maryland, yeah. So we'll work our way back up. So it's a good winter time for me, and if you're anywhere nearby, I hope you'll come out and be a part of it. It's not fun unless there's people there, so I hope you will come. Speaking of Florida, here's a Florida song. The other day I was having a drink in town, and my buddy Bruce White, he was humming this song. I was like, yeah, it's been a while. I'm gonna do that one. So this is for him and for all of you. It's called My Friends. Rented car, radio playing that song. Over the bridge into the old city, I can almost hear you singing along. Spanish rice, salted tequila, looking over St. George Street. Got ghosts on every corner, I can see them from my barroom window seat. My friend, one for looking back. God knows I'm trying to get ahead. Something ancient in the wind led me here, whispered things we left unsaid. And I'm very aware how cliche songs about old love can be, but I would sing about anything to have you back here with me. My friend, life and all the places that you've been that put your life up on the movie screen. There's a river laid out before you, and you must be moving on. Just remember to look back before it's gone. friend, you're still shining like those stars out on the bay. My friend, we'll always have our memories. Those will never go away. So I'm gonna sit here for a while. Later I'm gonna get up, gonna sing one with the band. Gonna drink a few more and walk it off somewhere with you out there in the sand. My friend, my friend, my friend. Been so long since I played that song. I played it in the wrong tuning, but for all you guitar players out there, I somehow figured it out in the middle of the song. But I got it. Close enough. So close. A lot of strings. If there's anything you want to hear, like, let me know. I'm yours. I got a candle burning here. I'm not sure it's safe, but I'm a risk taker. I'm a daredevil. I really am. I don't care. Oh, yeah. Oh, Kim Mitchell, yeah, Franklin, I could do that. Let me do this. Then I'll do that. I like that you're calling it the Northeastern song. It has a clever title, Lisa. That one's called Boston. Yeah, I can do those. I promised this to someone. By text message, I'm going to lay it on you. First time I heard this song, it was Ry Cooder singing it. Probably the best version of it I've ever heard. I've heard Willie Nelson do it and a few others. I feel like I remember my great friend John Winters down in Florida singing it. Let me try it tonight. There's a place that I've been told where every street is paved with gold, and it's just across the borderline. When it's your time to take your turn, there's a lesson that you can learn. You could lose more than you'll ever find. When you reach the broken promised land, and every dream slips through your hand, then you'll know that it's too late to change your mind. just to wind up where you are, and you're still just across the borderline. Up and down the Rio Grande, and 1,000 footprints in the sand reveal a secret no one can define. The river flows just like a breath in between your life and death. Tell me who is next to cross the borderline. When you reach the broken promised land, and every dream slips through your hand, and you know it's too late to change your mind. As you've paid the price to come so far, just to wind up where you are, and you're still just across the borderline. And you're still just across the borderline. Yes, 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 yes. If you've ever heard that song, let me know. Welcome, Donita. How we doing so far? I wandered into a town in upstate New York, and when I say wandered, I mean I really... Back then it felt like you had all the time in the world. I don't remember where I was going, but I had a car and I was in upstate New York. What people don't know about upstate New York is it's very much like vast, beautiful farmland. Lots of time and lots of empty roads. Stopped into a place, wood-paneled bar, as the winter was coming on about this time of year, and I just wrote down what everybody was saying. This is called Franklinville. The crow was putting that down in Kelly's place with a face that looks like a loaded gun. And he turned to me and said I'd be a fool if I told you there were times I wanted to run. I got bills to pay, I got children who need clothes, they got shoes that need new soles. I got a rusted Ford, I got a wife who snores, I got a lot of prayers he's got the prayers up to the Lord. Behind closed doors I pray, if I could make it out of Franklinville, oh, you know I will, I would never be back there again. There ain't nowhere to go on State Road 46, out here in the sticks of New York State. And those big snowstorms, they'll cut you down for weeks. Oh, and nobody speaks, watching TV over the bar, showing them trucks backed up in Buffalo, the dirty snow piling on the ground, the icy winds blowing off of Lake Ontario. It's all you need to know to keep you hunkered down. Right here, here in Franklinville, where you know it will, it'll all be back around again. You see, me and the Crow, we were born here. Brother, we're gonna die here. That's the way it goes. And I lost a little heart when the tool plant closed. We lose a little more every time it snows. Late at night I rode out to the interstate, shine those headlights on the road, pull one from the bottle that I stole back in Kelly's place, and I raise up a glass to the nowhere to go. And I sing, if I could make it out of Franklinville, oh no, I will never be back there again. Brother, if I could make it out of Franklinville, well, you know I will never be back there again. No, no, yeah. There you go. It's good to play the old numbers. So again, I'm surprised by the turnout, and I'm grateful. And thank you guys, and constitutionally sort of obligated, as I feel like Susie will be upset if I don't mention that. Yeah, there's Venmo and PayPal and all that stuff, and it means a lot. You know, it's like, it's worth doing it, because when I'm done with this, I feel like I played an actual gig. You know, like I'm in my own home, but I'm still sort of exhausted when it's over, and I'm wide awake. And we kind of plan this. You know, we have to do it the day before to test everything and test it again on that day. And there's always something wrong, especially since I haven't done this in a long time. But we got through the troubles and of setting all this stuff up. So, you know, anything just makes us feel good when you make us feel loved, you know, is what I'm getting at. So, let me think here. I want to do something. Let me, I'll do a new number here. If I can, I don't know. I recorded these songs, and then, you know, you sort of promptly forget them. Well, not forgot them. I just, you know, I haven't been out to play these particular new numbers that I made on this great record that, if If you don't know yet, I'm sure I've said it a million times, but it was so much great fun and such a learning experience and such a wonderful thing to go with Walt Wilkins and Ron Flint, who produced this record of mine in Austin with some of the best guys in Austin. And I'm a guy I live in Rhode Island, and I'm not a Texas guy, and there's a lot of Texas songwriters, and some of them are my heroes, but I've never tried to sound like them, so it's sort of a mixing of where I'm from, and their take on it. They don't always get those kind of chords and the kind of things I play, and they do something they do very special, and they brought that to this. But this song is the closest I got sort of Texas influenced, and by great writers like my heroes like Guy Clark and J.D. Souther. And I wrote this song, and I recorded it. We recorded it really fast, so it's the first time I've ever played it. It's called Hearts in Play. As the sun sets over the Anderson Fair, in this Texas town, in this Texas air, though you're far away, I can see you there, holding on. Do you think that you can wait this out till we know what this love is all about? Can you fight off all the pain and doubt? Are you holding on? Holding on. Through all these miles and all these days, I'm missing you in every way. Blind and trusting hearts in play. Will the sun still shine? Will you still be mine when I find my way home? Waiting game. While there's been some pain, there's no one to blame. Not trying now is a crying shame. Are we holding on? Holding on. Through all these miles and all these days, I am missing you in every way. Blind and trusting hearts in play. Will the sun still shine? Will you still be mine when I find my way home? As the sun sets over the Anderson Fair, in this Texas town, in this Texas air, let's take a chance and come what may, and let down our guard and steal these cards, put our hearts in play. there's the first time off the tee. I felt all right. I'll get it. All right, okay. So a couple more here. So here's a Warren Zevon song that I love very much, so much so that I recorded it on the new record. We like to think of it as kind of a South Carolina sort of beach dance song, but I like the little uplifting message in it. This is called Don't Let Nothing Come Between Us. When my mama met my girl, she took me aside. She's a soft-spoken woman and she speaks her mind. She said, la 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 la, la 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 la. Yeah, let nothing come between us. La 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 la. Yeah, let nothing come between us. And I went to see my friend to ask his advice. He just smiled and said, she looks good around the eyes. But I'd already made up my mind to let nothing come between us. Yeah. La 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 la. Yeah. Let nothing come between us. There are frustrated people in our town who might envy us and try to bring us down. We know they don't mean us any harm, but that don't mean we gotta let them hang around. Got the license, man, I got the ring, got the blood test and everything. Putting on my boutonniere, it's her favorite flower. Oh, gonna walk her down the aisle and sing it. La 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 la. Let nothing come between us. Got some advice for the young and old. Man, if you let MDB be so bold, when you have someone to love and hold, let nothing come between you. Yeah. La 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 la. Let nothing come between you. La 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 la. Ooh, let nothing come between you. La 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 la. Yeah, let nothing come between you. La 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 la. Ooh, yeah, no la 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 la. Yeah, no. Let nothing come between you. Ah, Warren Zevon. Where's my capo? All right. Aha, that's black. There it is. Okay. How did we do, Susie? Everything good up in the Command Central? Okay. All right. I feel like it's about that time, you know? I hate it. But people got to get on with their lives. And they got things to do. Not me. I could sit here all night. Hey, Vito. Great to see you. Thank you, Dan Hall. How you doing, Vito? I hope you're doing all right. I keep up. Well, what a wonderful night this has been. What a special thing. It's really, it inspires me and it revives me. It makes me feel like this is a worthwhile endeavor. Do you think I should do it next week? Let me know. Tell me, because, you know, I'd like to do 1 or 2 a month, and I know Christmas is after that, so I'd like to do it next Wednesday. But I'll only do it if it's something that you're interested in, you know? So you guys let me know. In the meantime, I want you to know how much I absolutely just love you guys and appreciate you. And always hope that I get to see you soon, you know? And because it's this time of year, I've written this Christmas song and I only get to play it like twice a year. And this will be one of those times this year, as I'm not playing anywhere until mid-January. So thank you, Laura. Yeah, it's hard to know, you know, what days are good. We've been doing it on Wednesdays at about 7 o'clock. Started this thing in 2020 at the sort of towards the beginnings of the troubled times. It was pretty primitive when we started. Then Mr. Dan Hall got me straightened out with how to do it a little better, the gear and everything, and we did 60 of them, plus various other online shows, and then some special, what we called Harbor Song shows with guests, other songwriters. So it was a lot of streaming, and I enjoyed it because you guys always made me feel good, so I'm going to keep doing it when the time is right. But the time right now is the time to say goodnight, and I want to leave you with this song. Which was sort of born out of the feeling. I love old classic Christmas songs. I wanted to write one. And this was my attempt. And tonight it's for you. Every year when it's near, I promise to be there, to be home for Christmas. I see the lights and the trees and the hustling crowds rushing around this town. So I pull into the driveway and I sit for a moment, and I can see you through the window. How lucky am I to be a family guy and have a home for Christmas, to be home again, to be home again. How good that feels, it's too hard to explain. It just feels good to be home again. And your earrings just sparkle and the champagne tastes good. Everything tonight is happening just the way it should. And my brother's in the corner singing Merry Little Christmas, laughing all the way. The boy is home again. He's a home again. There ain't no way that not happy to be home again. Home for the holidays, such a sentimental thing. Home for the holidays, everybody sing. Children make a joyful sound, and the snow is falling down. So let's take time to assess what we did the best and how we made it through the year. Raise a glass to the mess and the presents and the rest, and to those who could not be here, could not be home again, could not be home again. Oh, oh mama, oh papa, oh sister, oh son, it's Christmas time on the river, and I'm happy to be home again. Had the nicest time. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for your company tonight, and I'll really hope to see you next Wednesday. Let's do it again. Thank you, Susie. All right. Oh, no, no. Ooh. Everybody. Yeah. Summertime used to seem longer, and you were always there, and the changes would bring youthful temptation, so we followed it everywhere. These days I'm a little stronger. Back then I was falling apart, and you were so damn pretty. The thought of that still blows me away. Here I am all these years later, as the winter fills the air. I am standing on the sand, searching across the land for the ghosts we left behind. Toast in the water, beer in a bucket. There once was a man from Nantucket, days were his song to be carried on. After the sun closed down the door, you got boys of summer, hold me under. The river runs to the shore. something about leaving. And I said something about more, more. Time you got sick was scary, and I spent so much of that time afraid. And there was writing upon the wall, and I read it as the summertime did fade. It said, by the ocean there is a path that leads you through a kind of door. And if you look back before you go through, you will never drift too far from the shore. So here I am all these years later, as the winter fills the air. I am standing on the sand, searching across the land.